Dawei, the new gateway of regional territory. The further strengthening of the economic alliance among ASEAN countries has led to the next chapter in Myanmar-Thailand cooperation and has resulted in the implementation of an economic gateway development project. The project will serve as a new economic gateway, providing an alternative sea route that will lessen the dependence on the congested Straits of Malacca, reducing transportation time and logistic costs. The road link and railways link to Thailand are strategically important for cross-border infrastructure as a hub for logistic land route, enhancing the competitiveness of the Dawei project in favor of potential investors. Together with these roads and rails, there are also oil and gas pipelines and transmission lines along the alignment from the Dawei project to Thailand for an integrated transportation system. In addition, there will be a Trans-Asian Railway connecting China and the Dawei project. Accordingly, the integration among port, road, and rail will boost the capacity and efficiency, supporting the distribution channels for import and export of goods. With this deep sea port, this will facilitate cross-border trade and play a significant role for the new face of the world's logistic routes, and will act as a shortcut pioneer of global transportation. For an optimum competitive advantage, the deep sea port and industrial estate will be easily accessible and have greater potential for connecting to the integrated cross-border transportation. One of the strategies adopted for the Dawei project aims to take maximum advantage of the port's geographical and economic location in order to ensure its sustainable growth as a universal port offering value-added services. The Dawei project will open its doors to international business and investment societies for sustained development. On 19 May 2008, a Memorandum of Understanding between the governments of the Kingdom of Thailand and the Republic of the Union of Myanmar was signed, stating in the agreement of the willingness of both governments to support and cooperate in the implementation of the Dawei Deep Sea Port and Road Link to Thailand projects, in order to initiate and facilitate the integration of trade, investment, and tourism among the two countries. And then, on the 12th of June in the same year, under the consent of the Myanmar Port Authority, a Memorandum of Understanding was signed with Italian Thai Development Public Company Limited on the implementation of a feasibility study and the execution of a comprehensive project site investigation. Until the 2nd of November 2010, ITD has successfully reached a framework agreement for construction and development of the Dawei Deep Sea Port, Industrial Estate, and Trans-Border Corridor Link project. Granting its full support and contribution, the Myanmar government promulgated the Dawei Special Economic Zone Law on the 27th of January 2011 to induce foreign investment and develop the economic momentum of the state. The enactment of the Dawei Special Economic Zone grants special privilege for the concession of land, financial management, insurance, investment incentives, and other related matters for the direct benefits of the investors. Along the shoreline of the Dawei province, located in the southwestern part of Myanmar, a deep-sea port and industrial estate development project will be built. The objectives of the Dawei project are consistent with the vision of ASEAN to become a prosperous, equitable, and integrated sub-region. These objectives can only be achieved through enhanced competitiveness and a greater sense of community. The realization of this project will result in a significant increase of employment opportunities in both countries and is expected to promote the tourism industry in the region. With a coverage area of more than 250 square kilometers, the site to be developed will serve as a gateway to the new era of the Trans-Asia Economic Corridor. For the optimal execution, the project area is determined by the industrial classifications. The zoning ranges from heavy to light industries, a township, and other facilities. Zone A is comprised of heavy industries such as a coal-fired power plant, a steel mill, and a fertilizer plant. In addition to this, there will be a deep-sea port capable of handling large vessels and a shipbuilding yard comprised of a large-sized dry dock with a capacity for very large crude carriers. Furthermore, there will be terminals and a fully equipped cargo handling yard. The left side of the port, indicated as Zone B, will be developed for the oil and gas industry with a tank farm, an oil refinery, a gas separation plant, and a combined cycle power plant. Next to this, at Zone C, there will be a petrochemical complex, a processing of end materials derived from the oil and gas industry. In this area, there will be factories for both upstream and downstream products, such as benzene, olefins, plastic, nylon, textiles, and PVC. The area further inland, indicated as Zone D, is allocated for medium industries, including the manufacturing of auto tires, paper, gypsum, rubber, automotive assembling plant, and steel fabrication yard. Whereas the nearby Zone E is allocated for light industries such as garment factories, cosmetics, computer parts, and food processing plants. Along the perimeters of the site, there will be the Authority Center, Township, and Commercial Complex, as well as other facilities in a format of one-stop services to allow potential investors to complete all formalities under one roof. To accommodate for the well-being of the residents and workers in the Dawei project, specific utility services and supporting infrastructure will be established to develop better quality of life while maintaining a green environment. Upon development of the Dawei Deep Sea Port and Industrial Estates Development Project, the social and environmental plan is carried out in parallel. For example, they will include reservoir, water supply, and wastewater management in order to enhance the welfare of the whole community. It is basically to bring in the prosperity and improvement in livelihood of the communities and to bring people harmony to the development of the project as a whole. A multi-sized industrial estate improving infrastructure, connecting the region, facilitating cross-border trade, tourism development, environmental protection, and a proper water management, enhancing productivity and competitiveness, based on the principles of free will and equality in a format of win-win relationship. These are the achievements of the Dawei Project. Dawei Port connects the world. A step forward to a brighter future.